Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Fresh, and welcome back to one of my most favorite series that I've made on this YouTube channel, and it is Versus FIFA. And basically, in Versus FIFA, we pit together two players that are pretty much in the same league and pretty much the same position in the majority of the times, and we pit them against each other to basically see who is the better buy, which one of these guys should you get. Now, in today's episode, we do have Zlatan Ibrahimovic versus Alexandre Lacazette. Now, Zlatan Ibrahimovic goes for 450k on the Xbox, while Lacazette goes for 60k on the Xbox. So already there is a huge 390k price tag difference, and I'm basically here to tell you what are their pros and what are their cons. So let's go and start off with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now, looking at his in-game stats, he kind of does seem very similar to his last year's card, minus the fact that he did get a bit of a pace downgrade, but still his stats just look absolutely incredible. 90 finishing, 87 dribbling, 90 ball control, 93 shot power, 88 long shots. Those type of stats are really the ones that really just stand out with me. His shooting is just absolutely incredible. 4-star skill moves and weak foot. Sadly, we were all hoping for the 5-star skill moves, but EA did not give him that. But then he has a whole slew of traits and specialties, which just makes him so much better. So now let's go to start off with his pace. Now, even though Ibrahimovic did get downgraded in his pace, you don't really feel it too much, mainly because of FIFA 16 pace isn't as huge of a factor anymore. I can be honest with that. I made a video in FUT Draft where in-form Ronaldo just got outran by Debuchy, and that is just ridiculous considering that Ronaldo's pretty much 20 pace faster than him. So pace in this game really isn't a huge factor, which is good in Ibrahimovic's case, because now it seems like the game has diverted more from pace and made strength more of a bigger factor, and that's definitely a huge thing because Ibrahimovic does have 93 strength, and my god, you can definitely see that in some of the clips. With some of the players just try to tackle him, it just does not work. Look at that right there. Ibrahimovic keeps the ball, dribbles through all those players, and then he misses, which sucked. I really wanted him to score that goal. I think he should have scored that goal, but you know, it's whatever. Basically though, he has incredible strength on him, and even though he isn't as fast as he was last game, it does not bother me at all because pace isn't a huge factor anymore. Now shooting, this guy's incredible. Let's just take that shot for instance right there on his right foot, was just insane. I love this guy's shooting. 90 shooting is absolutely insane to have in this game, and I mean, he really does live up to it. Look at that cheeky penalty kick right there. Just had to throw that in there just because it was just so much fun to do it. But shooting wise, this guy's absolutely incredible. Free kicks wise, I did not score any, which is actually pretty shocking. I was very close in some cases, but to be honest, I've only scored one free kick on this game since I've actually played it. So it's not a huge thing just because of the fact that, I don't know, free kicks might be a little bit different, but regardless though, shooting wise, he's still very good. Passing wise, he is also very good as well. Even though he did only get one assist from me in the 7 games that I played, he did set up Cavani very well, and I just overall just really didn't score, mainly because I was trying to pass Ibrahimovic the ball again, really. So that was mainly my fault. Moving on to his dribbling now, his dribbling is actually really solid and fluid, and his 4-star skills make everything better, and I'm sure you guys will see that in the clips because a lot of these clips are me just taking solo runs with Ibrahimovic, and a lot of them actually did work out, and the dribbling and strength factor in this game just worked out so well, and overall Ibrahimovic was an extremely great player for me. I thought this guy was very good. He was good in the air. He's pretty much the complete package of a striker. The only thing that really kind of holds him back is this huge price tag, especially in FIFA 16 where coins are harder to get. It makes a huge difference when it comes to Alexandre Lacazette. Now, looking at his in-game stats, he looks very good. Not as good as Ibrahimovic, if I have to be honest, but as far as the pace-wise, he does look very good. But Ibrahimovic trumps him when it comes to things like strength and agility, I believe, as well. But going on to his skill attributes, I mean, he has 88 finishing, 85 dribbling, 84 ball control. He also has 82 penalties, 78 long shots, 84 shot power. So he has some very good stats, but obviously Ibrahimovic definitely has some better stats compared to him. Going on, he also has 4-star skimmers and weak foot with a high medium work rate, which is actually really good. Flare trait, and he is also acrobatic. Now, one thing that I did like about this card is that he got upgraded not only in terms of his rating, but he has 4-star weak foot. One thing that kind of turned me off about him last year was that he had 3-star weak foot, which wasn't that bad until I actually took shots on his weak foot and realized he missed a lot of good opportunities, which is why Ibrahimovic won my Versus FIFA for him last year, because Ibrahimovic was one of the best strikers. Now Lacazette can even a playing field because of that 4-star weak foot, which really does make a difference. First off, his shooting is incredible. Seriously, inside the box, this guy pretty much finishes everything. Weak foot, no weak foot, it does not matter. This guy's going to finish 9 times out of 10. He is in the box. And outside the box, I'm pretty sure this is the goal right here. I'm not sure if it isn't. You will definitely see the goal pretty soon, but he just poops on this goalie so bad from like way outside the box. I think it's like 30 yards. I do not remember completely, but he was just an amazing goal. For 78 long shots, I definitely was not expecting that goal to go in. So overall though, his shooting is really great. He also has some okay free kick accuracy in terms of 73, but I did not score any. Honestly, I'm not sure what is up in this game. I think I just need to try a new free kick technique, just really practice them in this game to really get it, because I've only scored 1 free kick in this game since I've actually played the game at all. So going on to his other stats now, pace wise, he's actually very good. Now even though pace isn't a big factor anymore, it still is a factor in this game, and I've actually noticed it while I was playing with Lacazette, because there was times where he used his pace to literally just burst past defenders or even do stuff like that, beat the defenders to the ball and then score a nice little across the body goal. So I mean, pace is a factor, but it's not a huge factor, and I did really see a difference between him and Ibrahimovic when they're both on the ball running. Lacazette was definitely faster, and I was able to use his pace a lot more better than with Ibrahimovic. See, here's the thing. With Ibrahimovic, you have to rely on dribbling, skill moves, and his strength. With Lacazette, you can rely on all those things plus his pace. Although he isn't as strong, he does have some decent strength on him, which is good. Oh, and this is one of the good goals right there. Just had to pause from there just because that was such a great goal. But you can rely on so much more with him, because even though he isn't the strongest, he does have good strength on him. He does have some good dribbling, 4-star skill moves as well, which makes things pretty much a lot better. But going on to his dribbling now, more in depth, his dribbling actually is really great. He weaves in and out of defenders with ease, no problem at all. Although Ibrahimovic does have better dribbling than him, definitely did not mind it at all, because his pace combination with his dribbling just made things so much better, and also has 4-star skill moves as well, which who can complain about that? His skill moves just felt really fluid on him. Going on to his passing now, he does have some pretty good passing on him. Not as great as Ibrahimovic's, but definitely some good passing. It's actually funny because him and Ibrahimovic actually have the same stats from the same amount of games. They both had 13 goals and 1 assist from the same amount of games, which I thought was kind of funny. But the only difference between Lacazette and Ibrahimovic is Ibrahimovic got more penalties. I think I scored 3 or 4 penalties with Ibrahimovic, while I only scored 1 penalty with Lacazette, which kind of shows how much better he is inside the box. And I mean, look at this footwork right there. I was so unfortunate to miss that shot, but Lacazette was just an incredible player, also solid in the air. But man, this guy was just really great, especially for 60k. I definitely was not expecting that. So Lacazette is definitely a pretty great card, and it's pretty cheap as well. So now let's go to the final verdict, guys. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and get Ibrahimovic a 5 out of 5 for both rating and value, just because he is simply an insane striker. Seriously, this guy was incredible, made things so much easier for me. Seriously, I cannot recommend this guy enough, just because for the past 2 FIFAs, he's always been like top 3 strikers in the entire game. But then also, I'm going to go over to Lacazette and give him both a 5 out of 5 for rating and value as well. Seriously, even though Ibrahimovic does have some better shooting and some better passing and did feel better when it came to dribbling, Lacazette was still a very insane striker. And for 60,000 coins, you definitely cannot beat that. And because of that reason, I have to go ahead and give this one a Lacazette. The reason being is just because he is such a great striker, and he's not too far from Ibrahimovic when it comes to those stats, and he is cheaper. So you definitely cannot beat that. 60,000 coins compared to 450k, that is a huge difference, especially for people that do not have a lot of coins. Lacazette is simply just an insane striker. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video, guys. Let me know down in the comments below any other players that I should put together in versus FIFA. Definitely, I'm curious to hear you guys' input. I'm going to try to be putting out a lot of these, but yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below any other players that I should do for versus FIFA. And I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, hit that like button. I would definitely appreciate that. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.